What's up guys, Braneyes Gaming here, and about a week ago, the YouTube Rewind of 2018 was released. Now this rewind got hate as always, they usually get hate the rewinds, but this rewind got an insane amount of dislikes and hate. The dislikes were able to pass the likes in just an hour, and in just a week, this video became the #1 most disliked video on YouTube. Yes, I am not kidding. This video passed Justin Bieber's Baby's dislikes, which had 9.7 million dislikes in 7 years, in just 1 week, and it got 10 million dislikes. And you might be asking, how the heck did this happen? Well, I will be explaining that question in this video. So make sure to stick around this whole video so you don't miss any details on why this did happen. And there's a lot of details to this, so I hope you enjoy this video, guys. So I'm going to get straight into this, and I'll say the first reason why I think this video got so many dislikes on YouTube is because of how bad it is. I just think it's so bad in my opinion, and there's one word that explains this whole video. Cringe. So I'm going to now summarize mostly all the cringy moments that this video has, and just why it's so bad. So for the first 2 minutes of the video, there was just Fortnite. Cringy Fortnite moments where they went on a battle bus and they jumped out of the battle bus and like a shopping cart went into the water. I don't even know. It was just so cringy, and they even starred Ninja in it, who is really hated now on YouTube, so that really wasn't a good start off for the video, and it probably turned off a lot of people who aren't into Fortnite and made them dislike the video already in the first 2 minutes of the video. Then, in the next part of the video, it wasn't too bad, but it was still pretty cringy. They used some K-pop, which K-pop isn't bad, but it's just, I don't think that many people really like K-pop, which probably turned off some people. And then they had some other parts which were okay, like the science bit, and then after that, it really went downhill. Now, I really don't know what they were thinking and why they put this in the video, but then after that, there was this part where all the anime characters, like that anime thing, you know, everyone doing anime characters, they're all dancing. Pretty cringy dances. Like the floss, the L dance, all those, like, Fortnite and regular dances, they were just, oh my god, like, why did they put these dances in? I know they're kind of popular, but, like, really, like, why? And then, before you thought it couldn't even get any worse, it got worse. At the end of the video, they showed some cringy ASMR stuff, and then after that, it was the worst part of the video. They showed tons of Fortnite dances, and it was so cringy. So many people doing Fortnite dances, and it was so bad. It's just, it really turned me off of the video. I just couldn't even stand watching it by then. I know some people like that, but that's probably the part that got the most dislikes. Like, I know people really didn't like that part of the video, and I didn't really like it either, to be honest. And that was the whole video. Just some meh parts and some really bad parts. It didn't give really anything anybody wanted. It didn't really recap the stuff we really wanted recapped. And that brings me into my next reason why this video is the most disliked video on YouTube right now. And that reason is that YouTube did what they wanted and not really what we wanted. And what I mean by that is, as you saw before, as I told you, the things that they put in, people didn't really like. And they were the things that YouTube thought people were going to like, but they really didn't. They thought the YouTubers they put in, they thought people were going to like, but they weren't really the popular YouTubers that people wanted. And the things they put in weren't the things that people wanted. And that became a real meme with people saying that YouTube did what they wanted instead of doing what we wanted. And people wanted people like Mr. Beast, the YouTube PewDiePie versus T-Series thing, who's going to be at the top. They wanted things like that. Not the unknown YouTubers we got in that video. Like, on the thumbnail, if you look at it, the YouTubers that you see, the only one I can really name is Ninja. The rest I'd have to look up and see them in the credits they have to actually find out who they are. And that is not good. And in the YouTube Rewind of 2018, they explained this like we wanted all these unknown YouTubers and not really popular topics. Like, YouTube wanted this stuff. We didn't really want this stuff. We wanted stuff like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie, which YouTube didn't really like because of PewDiePie drama, you know, all that drama stuff. They're really drama related. So they didn't want this stuff, and people got really furious from this, that they thought we wanted these unknown YouTubers in the video. And everyone really thought the same way about the video, that YouTube did what they wanted and not what we wanted, and they didn't like the video. So if they don't like the video, they dislike it, of course. And these dislikes came quick just because of one reason, one key reason. And this final reason is attention. This video got a lot of attention, and this is probably the biggest reason on why this video is now the most disliked video on YouTube. And of course what I mean by this is this video was everywhere. Like every YouTube Rewind, they're pretty popular videos, you get tons of views. They're always on trending. The video is still on trending now, even a week later. They really try to keep this video up, getting a ton of attention. It's on the front page of YouTube. It's mostly everywhere, so everyone can see this, they can see how bad it is, and they can dislike it. And all the YouTubers who hate it are also making videos on this video. So those people will go over to the video and they'll dislike it as well, because they'll not like it as well, because they follow what the YouTuber says about it being bad, and they see it really is bad, so they dislike it and follow the chain. And this video is so big right now on being the most hated video on YouTube that people are just going to the video to add the dislikes to teach YouTube a lesson. They are just going to this video now to dislike it, and this won't stop for a while. This video might get to 20 million dislikes, 30 million dislikes, 40 million dislikes. They probably won't stop for a while. We might be witnessing a video that's going to be the most disliked video for years to come. A very long time. Nothing can really top YouTube's popularity of their videos. This video is going to keep getting more views, and it's going to keep getting more dislikes, as I said before. And I really don't think anything is going to beat this video in dislikes anytime soon, or maybe even ever. And you might be saying to yourself, well, didn't Justin Bieber's Baby go through the same thing with everyone hating on it in the same amount of manner? But this really isn't the case. You have to remember that back in 2010 and 2011, YouTube was definitely not as big as it is now. Back in 2010 and 2011, it was before YouTube exploded back in 2012. It's before, like, some people just didn't even know what YouTube was. It's before it really got a lot of attention. Some people didn't even have the internet back then. It was a different time back then, and not that many people had accounts to dislike the video. Now there's about like 1 billion accounts to do that. Back then, it was only a half or a quarter or even more, or even less than that. And even though people really hate that video, people forgot about it. In YouTube Rewind, people really aren't going to forget until the next Rewind comes out, which is about a year of attention for it to start getting more and more dislikes. And now that there's more accounts, there's going to be way more dislikes. And at least Justin Bieber's Baby had some things to like. It has more likes than dislikes. It has 9.7 dislikes, but still 10 million people like the video. Those are Justin Bieber fans. But everyone really has the same opinion about the YouTube Rewind. They don't like it. They just don't like what's inside it. There's 10 million dislikes and about 2 million likes. Way more people dislike it than they like it, and as the majority of YouTube dislikes it, and they're gonna keep gaining more and more dislikes. Every day it gains about 2 million dislikes. That is insane. If it keeps that trend up, it could be at 100 million dislikes in just a couple months. And I really don't see this trend stopping for YouTube. YouTube keeps promoting people trashing on their video, and people keep making videos about disliking this video. And now that the video is now the most disliked video on YouTube, they're going to keep making videos about it. They're going to keep mocking it and keep making their own cringe fest videos about this video and keep making memes about it. It won't stop. Now, of course, YouTube probably won't learn their lesson. They usually don't nowadays. They really haven't been following what we've been saying recently. And yeah, they just don't learn a lesson. And they're probably loving that their video is getting so many dislikes, because it's also getting so many views. And they're getting a ton of ad revenue off of it. They're getting so much attention and ad revenue. And these dislikes, they still gotta watch ads. And they're making so much money off this video. And I made a whole video about how dislikes just give you attention. And they just make your video, like, gives it more views. And that video will be in the top right corner right now if you do want to check that video out. So now YouTube is probably just bathing in their ad revenue that they're getting from all the attention on this video, and they're not really listening to what everyone's saying about this video and what people want in this video. And it just doesn't really make sense that people join YouTube, the YouTube platform. They like the creators, but they don't really like YouTube itself. They don't like the videos YouTube creates. It just, for some reason, it just doesn't like make sense to me. And I think YouTube's just gonna have the most disliked video for a while. It's so ironic. So that is it for this video today. And YouTube has officially got the spot of most disliked video on their own platform. That is just so funny to me. And hopefully they do learn their lesson from this. I doubt they will. But if they do, I really hope they do. Because the YouTube rewinds recently have not been that great. And I want to see a good rewind. Maybe this year was just not really filled with content to put in. So they just made it really bad with the content they had. But I just think they could have done a way better job on this. And others do as well. So if you enjoyed me talking about this topic, then make sure to hit that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you do like this type of content, then also make sure to hit that subscribe button down below as well. So anyway guys, that is it for this video. See you later. Bye.